Hi guys, welcome to another beer review. Take turn this on because it was evidently story time with Clueless, and I was like 7 minutes in the review and I didn't even show the bottle, so just deleted the video. Nothing really interesting. So yeah, apologies about this lighting setup, but hopefully it's not like all like pixelated and distorted like some of them have been because of like the lighting. And of course this is just casting shadows, but at least it's bright so you can see it properly. So I'm still playing around. I don't think I'm at that stage yet of my online beer drinking career to actually invest in like really expensive equipment. Not that I could afford it, you know, like proper lights and that sort of thing. When I've got a DSLR which I use for like the special videos and the milestone videos, that sort of thing. But yeah, just with how long it takes just to upload my videos as is, it's just, nah mate, not worth it. So anyway, that's that. So today we've got a bit of an American classic, and one that it seems to have a really strange distribution in America. It seems like the brewery in question, the brewery in question just does not want this beer on the market, but saw it today, picked this up because I'm going to be doing a live review from the Beer Analysis 101 with a few of the Canadian guys the day after recording this video. And I picked up a 4-pack of this for £5 from Bargain Booze, which, what a place to find a beer. Tell you what, they're really up in their game near me, Bargain Booze. Not just with selection, but the fact that it sort of rotates as well. I mean, it's not like that Bargain Booze in Manchester, which has got like fucking a Cloudwater tap sort of thing, like filling station. But, you know, some good craft stuff and some good real ales that you don't usually see anywhere else. So, yeah, and of course they've got an abundance of different lagers from around the world. So, you know, as a reviewer, to have that just a 2-minute walk away, free for a £5 deal, loads of offers, you can't go wrong. And, yeah, today we're looking at getting onto the beer, Miller Genuine Draft. So this is a cold filtered beer. So, brewed with the finest malted barley, no, finest selected, I can't read that because it's got the 1855 on there. Now, I should know the history of this beer and the brewery and Miller and stuff, but I just don't. Although the history of like the bigger companies fascinates me a lot more than the story of like a, you know, a craft brewery. Not that there aren't fascinating stories from craft breweries, but I just like the history of brewing and like, the Germans coming over to America and founding all these fantastic companies and all the buyouts and the deals and, you know, the products that they just don't brew anymore. They're like brewed like for 2 years in 1970s, you know, around 1976, that sort of thing. You know, these like legendary brands, or what would they called? It's not legendary, it's legacy brands, you know, and all these classic ones. So I'm sure with this beer, there's going to be a hell of a lot of beer tubers reading this one. So if you want a bit more of an in-depth history about it and a bit more of, you know, about the beer and its current status, then those links will be down below. And of course, I'm sure Miller will have a wealth of information on their website. But yeah, Miller Genuine Draft. I've not had this for literally over 10 years. I think the first and last time I had this was when I was about 15, 16. When I went over to Florida for a family holiday. And yeah, we had a nice little villa, and we went out, yeah, to the usual tourist traps and the theme parks, which is all great. Really good time. Of course, if I'd go now, I'd probably just go on a massive ale trail around Florida. But yeah, it was a good time, and I'm hoping to make it out to the States over the next few years to visit some of you guys. And of course, speaking of Canada, my Canadian beer brethren. So yeah, who knows what will happen over the next few years. But yeah, so I was actually really quite excited when they said they were doing this. So I was like, okay, I need to look this up. And apparently, Bargain Booze have it. So yeah, 4 for £5. It's not too bad in terms of the price. I love the iconic label of this. You know, it is purely iconic. Gold and black, and then you've got a nice label around the neck, and then you've got the genuine Miller Draft crown, which is really nice. So it is a really nicely presented beer. Of course, it's in a clear bottle, which is not always the best. And yeah, 4.7%, 330ml bottle, and yeah, imported by MillerCoors Brewing Company. So it's actually imported and not brewed over here, which is always nice. Best before date in this one is 28th of the 4th 2018, so it's got 3 months shelf life left, so it's not the freshest obviously, but yeah, really nice looking beer in terms of its presentation. And I've got myself some pizza for afterwards, so I can't think of a better combination than beer and pizza. I mean, beer and burgers, beer and pulled pork, beer and barbecue, beer and your fried chicken, you know, beer goes with pretty much any food, any situation and any mindset, which is always a good and bad thing. But yeah, I always do promote responsible drinking on the Clueless Drinker channel. Anyway, so I'm looking forward to trying this one, revisiting it, see what it's like, and yeah, so let's do that, shall we? So using my tumbler glass, not new one, because I don't really have any other like smaller sort of like Pilsner lager glasses, because I left a few of them in Germany because it was a bit of a hassle bringing all that over, and if they smashed, they smashed. You know what I mean? I brought most of them back with me, but some of the ones like I don't know, I love my glass collection. I need to build it, so I'm actually kicking myself that I left quite a few glasses. I even left one of my Augustina glasses, because I was thinking, oh, I've got another one. Then it smashed. Now I don't have an Augustina glass, so I need to buy one. I think Northern Beer Temple in Wigan have them for sale for like £3 or £4, so next time I visit there, I'm picking myself up one. And yeah, my hair looks greasy as always, but it isn't, because I showered last night. Anyway, beer in the glass then, and that is, yeah, crystal clear, golden, straw-like in appearance, nice gentle carbonation. It's got a nice sense of boldness to it. It's not too pale, and a beer poured with, you know, just about half finger's worth of a white head. So, you know, looks exactly what it looked like in the bottle, let's be honest. But not a bad looking beer. It just frustrates me that there's this much space. So when I do the analysis, I'm having 2 bottles and in a bigger glass. But anyway, why am I telling you this? By the way, that link will be down below also. So yeah. It's exactly what I was expecting it to be. Not that there was any secrets again for the clear bottle. And there's something written on the back, but I can't really read that. But yeah, hopefully I can get that label, because it's nice. Cold filtered for smoothness. Anyway, looks good. Let's see what we get on the nose. Got a quite nice citrusy character coming out of this one. Sort of like a freshly squeezed lemon, as opposed to like that citrusy hop character you get. It's got like this slight sweetened biscuit malt character. It's very crisp. It's leafy, it's grassy as well. It has this like slight subtle like parsley aroma. Very, very subtle, because parsley can be quite an overwhelming aroma. As much as I love the smell of parsley, but it's got that sort of like herb garden sort of character to it. A little bit of like a slight dusting of pepper as well. Yeah, it's not really a robust smelling beer. You wouldn't expect that from a lager, but it's actually got a lot more character than you would expect. You've smelt it time and time again, but there's this like really nice sweetness and citrusy character coming through. Anyway, looks good, smells good. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. Yeah, very light body, not watery though. It's satisfying. It's one of those beers that quenches your thirst. Very refreshing. It's got a nice level of crispness to it. Lovely, like crisp golden malt character on this one. It's reminded me actually of some of the Helles lagers that I'd had when I was in Germany. A little bit of a graininess as well coming from those malts, but it blends nicely with that sweetness. Almost has like this slight, very subtle oaty character to it. I mean, this may or may not be an adjunct lager, but I'm not getting the impression that it is actually. Does it actually have the ingredients list on here? It just says contains barley, so it doesn't actually tell you what's in there. But, you know, you don't get that, like, corn syrup character that you get from adjunct lagers, or that sort of, like, metallic, syrupy hop extract character. But if it is an adjunct lager, it's hidden really, really well. Yeah, it's just a really satisfying, thirst quenching, honest lager. Now, for the price point, £4 for £5, I would probably, even though it's got a little bit more of a character and personality and body to it, for the same price, I can get like Bud Light in the 440ml cans for a 4-pack for the same price, maybe just a little bit more. I would probably opt for that. I mean, you know, no lager will ever come close to Augustina Heller's. Doesn't matter how many I have, that probably will be the like pinnacle for me. So of course, in a situation like that, which is very unfair to say because I'm not going to get that opportunity of that much being back in the UK, and plus the prices that Augustina commands for the lager alone, like £3, which I'm happy to pay, get a couple of bottles of because I do love that beer. But yeah, if I was to stand even like the most established craft lagers up to that, Albino would knock them flat out because it's a perfect lager for me. It's a beautiful beer. But this is like if you've been invited to a party last minute and you need some beer, and you just see the 4-pack on the shelf, get it off the fridge. I made sure to get a 4-pack, a couple behind the one at the front. And there's no skunkiness there, no offensive tones whatsoever. It's not the most flavoursome or exciting example of the style, but yeah, to me that's a really good lager. I don't think lagers should be, you know, for the most part, full of flavour and mind-blowing and stuff. That's only when you abuse it with hops or like cold brew coffee lagers, that sort of thing. I think the best lagers, for me personally, are the ones that are just dependable. And I master burp then with that speech. That's mastery at its finest. But yeah, I mean, it's not blowing me away. But would I buy another 4-pack of this in the future? Hell yeah. I mean, £5 for 4 beers isn't too bad, actually, let's be honest. And yeah, I think that's a really nice beer, and it's going to go well with the more spicy elements of my pepperoni pizza. So, can't really complain too much. So in terms of a rating then, on Miller Genuine Draft, and this is of course the one we get in the UK, not sure if it even changes, even though it's imported. Maybe they do a slightly different recipe for the export market, I just don't know. But yeah, not bad at all, and I'd happily have that again. So I'm going to give Miller Genuine Draft an 8 out of 10. So if you've tried this one, then let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. Of course, if you want to find out more about the brewery, the history and the history of this beer, then there will be a wealth of information in the description box, as well as anybody who I'm friends with here on BeerTube who has reviewed it. Their links are down below. Check out the live chat that we will do of this. I did my first one fairly recently to record this, which was awesome to get to talk to them, and yeah, looking forward to actually hearing what those guys say about this. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Check out Miller, check out my lager playlist for some more fantastic examples of the style, and I hope you'll come back tomorrow for another beer review. So I've got some really nice looking pizza and some nice beer to drink, so I'm not going to drink the pizza though, you know what I mean. See you later, prick.